Today we have my favorite day of the week, legs and shoulders. We start this day off with what's featured as our exercise of the day today as safety bar squats. Quick look into my warm-up sets. Here's an empty bar set. I will typically take 2 to 3 sets for warm-ups depending on what I'm working to. So today we're working up to 3 sets of 3 to 4 reps. So took a empty bar for a warm-up set. Now threw on about 50 pounds, which is probably 60% of where I want to get to today. We'll hit this for about 3 to 4 reps, and then we'll take that next set from there. Big things I'm thinking about are core bracing, making sure that's in check for later sets. Also really thinking about elbow position, making sure I've got that upper body braced for later sets. Let's talk quick about why I choose or ask for the safety squat bar to be a part of my program as opposed to a barbell. Reason being, I competed in powerlifting for years and I just got sick of the barbell and I wanted to still progress squats. Goblet squat, we kind of reached that cap end of my dumbbells here, so we moved into the safety squat bar. I love what that can do for the positioning. It puts my shoulders in a really friendly position, helps to brace my core, and makes it a really friendly exercise that I don't dread doing every day. Okay, so not really sure where this puts me weight-wise. We're kind of going through a quick warm-up today, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through, get this one set up, do that first set. I'll do one and see how it feels, and if it feels like it's the right RPE for today, I'll add the next 2 reps. If I feel like I need to add some more, then I will rack it and throw some more weight on. But here we go. All right, that moves really, really well, so we're gonna rack it and we're gonna add some more. So I should note that this is week 1 of this new block, so we're not looking to be at an RPE 9 by any means, meaning we're not looking to go to our very heaviest set quite yet. We are just looking to be in a 7-8 range, meaning I feel like I could do 2 or 3 more reps at the end of a set. 2 key things to note about this top set. The first is how I brace my core at the top of every rep, taking an inhale, flexing my abs so it's tight and protecting my back. Second, notice the patience I show between reps, making sure I go only when I feel ready. All right, so set 1 is done. Set number 1, I was hitting the left pin a little bit sooner than I was the right one. So next set, I'm just gonna make sure bar felt a little bit shifted on my upper body. I'm just gonna make sure everything's square and then see if we can evenly hit that pin. I can also tell you I have a tendency to have a pretty tight right hip. We're working on it, but that could easily be why I'm hitting one pin over the other. I wanted to take a look at this from a different angle to see from the posterior view to check out what my hips are doing. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a swoop through my hips. So as I lower down and get to the bottom, I'm shifting weight away from my right side into my left, which would explain why I hit that left pin before I hit the right. So something still to work on. Much better in set 2. Last set, best set. I'm just really grateful I don't have drop sets for these today. At least I don't think. Overall, really pleased with how these top sets went. Like I said, last week I felt fatigued. This week, my legs felt much fresher, and I felt like I actually was more square than what I was last week. So I'm excited to continue to build on these. So let's take you through the drop sets. I was wrong. We have drop sets, 2 of them. Here goes nothing. Just because I sped it up doesn't mean they got speedy and sloppy. Now, my drop set philosophy with these is I still have the whole workout to go. So I'm really using it to, build that burn through my legs, but to also just work on that technique. I'm having a lot of shifting from one side to the next. So I want to make sure that I use these sets to get that evened out. That last set needs a little pump up, but to be honest, I'm just thinking about how I can't wait to be done with these.
Motivation definitely wanes with 5 sets of squats, but we got it done.
Squats are done. Squats felt pretty good today. Felt a little bit fatigued last week. This week feel fresh, but do feel like I have to really think about sitting into that right hip more to make sure my squats are even.